the city by the bay. Absolutely the most beautiful city in the world. The name's Reed. Jaxson Reed, private detective. I grew up here, third generation. Went away for a while, but I left my heart here. I just couldn't stay away. My grandfather was a longshoreman, same as my father. When my time came to join the family business, they closed the port, and that chicken shit mayor let it happen. In those days, the city was straight blue collar. Real men had to lace up their boots to earn a living, rain or shine. No such things as sick days. Nowadays for work, so-called men just put their hair up in a bun and log on. These knuckleheads will call out sick just because Mercury's in retrograde. I don't get it. My collar is blue, through and through. How the hell did you get in here?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, I have my ways.
Oh, so we're doing this now?
How come you haven't been to see me?
Because I've been washed clean of all my sins. Also, I'm not Catholic. Gin or scotch?
Oh, how did you get your hands on
Or ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies. So, gin or scotch?
Jaxson, I'm a man of the cloth. Scotch.
Don't get me wrong, Father. I appreciate what you did for me that night. But this new life of mine is on borrowed time. Besides, how would you feel if I just showed up in the confessional one day?
Give me some credit. I've seen a lot of things in this world and the next.
Cheers.
Io Bensium.
So what brings you here? God's happy to keep an eye on me?
I have many duties for the Almighty, but being his babysitter isn't one of them. I'm here because I need your help.
Father, I told you my time is...
Open it.
That's the kid.
Yes, it is. She strayed from the path.
Well, I'll say she's a killer.
Oh, she's not a killer.
I've got a slug in my chest that says otherwise.
And yet here you stand. After the incident, she came to me seeking redemption. She'd been at Mass every week, except for the last two. I fear the city's underworld has got her.
Of all the houses of worship and all the neighborhoods in the city, she walks into yours.
Divine intervention.
Really, Father?
Yes, Jaxson. You were appointed to one of his highest choirs, and yet you decided to give it all up to return here. Why? And don't tell me your love for San Francisco is that great. Well?
The wings were a bit cumbersome and my fingers became callous from all the plucking.
Jaxson.
Truth is, I wasn't ready to leave.
Very few are.
You know that moment when the light begins to shine? I felt torn. I didn't know what to do. Next thing I knew, that decision was made for me and it didn't feel right. So I came back, and I'm not sure why.
Your soul is lost.
You're on the beam there, Father. I just wish I could find what it is that would fill this void that I'm feeling.
It will come. For now, let's say your purpose is to be the best private detective in the city.
I'm the only private detective in the city.
So by default, that makes you the best.
What do I do when I find her?
Well, you'll know when you find her.
How do you know I seek vengeance for? You know.
If that's God's will.
Man, what's the password? Jaxson! Holy shit, dude, I thought you were dead. Behind the gates with the pearly wings, playing cards with John Wayne and shit.
The reports of my demise were only partially accurate. And, spoiler alert, John Wayne's an asshole.
Same old Jaxson, man. Come on in. It's cool. Come on in.
So who's here tonight?
It's just the usual suspects. It's Sam behind the bar.
Right on.
You man.
Looking good, Sam.
Jaxson? Oh my God, what the hell? We heard you
I
were...
know what you heard. But as you can see, I'm right here. Darn it, I'm a little parched.
You still heard we're a dry county, huh?
Well, that's a shame. Now, I hate for a classy joint like this to soil its reputation by serving up a little hooch.
Our class is still classy. What'll be? Jackie bourbon, Jamaican rum?
Jamaican, of course.
All right, come right up. Oh, hell no. No member of the Halfway to Hell Club pays for drinks in my bar.
Appreciate you, Sam.
Well, looky here. Jaxson Reed, private detective. Heard some kid popped a cap and you asked for roughing her up. Got what you deserve, pig.
I'm actually glad to see you, Richie.
You are? Why, you working? Oh shit, you up? Hey, come on, man. I'm just playing. I said the flower. Did you get him? Sorry, Lily?
Don't break anything!
Let's talk.
I don't want to talk.
Know this kid?
No, I don't know her.
Richie. I am hella disappointed in you. You know better than to lie to me. I have no problem heading over to Visitation Valley and telling everybody who'll listen how you've been an informant for years.
That's bullshit, yo.
You know I'll do it.
Okay, her name is Ren. With a W.
Really? That's a cockeyed name for a broad.
Right? That's what I said. Okay, she's a middleman. Girl. She divides the shipments up for the hoods.
Where is she?
The pier.
Which pier, dumbass?
I don't know for sure. It always changes. But it's usually an odd number.
See? Wasn't so hard.
Motherfucker, that was hard.
One more thing. Esmeralda.
It's been a while, Jaxson. How you been?
Alive and kicking. Well, kicking at least. Who told you I was back here?
No one. I heard the commotion and thought no one beats information out of someone quite like Jaxson Reed. It's good to see you, Jax.
It's good to be seen.
So how's about you buy your girl a drink?
Sorry, doll. My money's no good here.
So where are you heading?
Let's check out one of the piers.
Which pier?
One with an odd number.
Well, that narrows it down. You didn't get any other information than that? You're slipping, Jax.
That's all the information I could get before my interrogation was interrupted.
Well, my humble apologies.
Don't worry about it, doll.
So you want some company?
You know I prefer to work alone.
I know. Let's go.
If you look up what the fuck in the dictionary, you'll see this broad's mugshot. She's the perfect mix of hot mess and trouble, topped off with a big butt and a smile.
Are you coming, Mr. Reed? So, you gonna tell me where you've been?
Let's just say I was in a better place.
So why'd you come back?
Not sure. Unfinished business, I guess.
That doesn't sound like the man I remember. No, the man I remember wouldn't make a move unless he knew it was the right one.
Is this about us?
Why'd you leave me, Jaxson?
Come on, you know why. I work in law enforcement and you ran the city's top brothel. It wasn't a good look.
We could have made it work. We could have left San Francisco. I mean, started someplace new, like London or New York or Casablanca.
San Francisco's my home. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah, well, you left.
I didn't have a say in that.
Well, you're back now. And for the record, I'm no longer in that business. I sold the brothel.
So what are you into these days? Is it legal?
Ish. I didn't come here to be judged by you, Jaxson.
Let's get two things straight. One, I didn't ask you to come along. Two, judging people is part of the job.
Fine. Can we keep moving?
We're here.
What is all that?
It's Shine. This is where all the shipments get distributed throughout the city.
So is she the reason why all that hooch is getting to the speakeasies?
Looks like it. Doll, I'm gonna need you to hand back while I go and talk to her.
Whatever you say, Jaxson.
All right. The North Beach needs more Chianti. The Fillmore needs more cognac. Who in the blue hell are you? It's you. Look, man.
Hey, kid, forget about it. The name's Jaxson Reed. I'm a private detective, and I was hired to find you.
You're full of shit, copper.
Take it easy, kid. I'm not a... I know you're in cahoots with all the shot callers.
You're right. We made a pact.
I'm not here for that. I don't care. I was hired by... What the fuck was that?
Little girl. You didn't come to me for a pact or an agreement of any kind. You just decided to short me. It's very disrespectful. And for that, I gotta gut ya.
Have you flipped your wig? You're not rubbing her out.
Yes, I am. Jaxson, do you know how hard it is for a woman to make it in the world of underground speakeasies?
No, nor do I care.
No. No, you wouldn't. You've always been a shill for the working man.
And you've always had a problem with an honest day's work.
Don't lecture me about work. I put in my time, okay? I went to the shot callers to work out a distribution deal. Don Ortega, Don Pacheco, Don Quintana, Don Rivera, and you know what? They all shut me out. So I had no other choice. Remove the drip, take over distribution, and be the boss of the bosses.
Don, I respect the hustle, but you're not gonna kill this kid.
Jaxson, honey, I'm gonna cut that little shit from stem to stern.
Not sure where the stem part applies here.
Well, you know what I mean, jackass. Move! I will go through you, Jaxson. God knows I will.
Don, you asking for a dance? I guess the music started.
You just hit a woman!
Bitch, please.
Oh. Who's the bitch now?
Still you, sweetheart.
Oh, you gonna kill me now?
Makes you feel any better. I really don't want to.
Okay. Soft. Just like that, just like that. Okay. Gently. Hey, it's okay. I'm gonna get you some help. Okay?
I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused.
It's okay. I forgive you. Okay. Easy.
Definitely wasn't the result I was expecting when I hired you.
This is why I take my payments up front. She was doing dirt and got in over her head, Father. I got here as quickly as I could. Can you help her?
Yes, I can. Don't worry, my child. You're going to be fine. The first aid kit. Make haste, man!
You killed her.
Do you really believe you're the only one who came back? This world is full of the fallen.
The Fallin?
Those are what we call the angels who return.
Jesus.
Oh, he's still up there. He won't be back anytime soon. Spoiler alert. From detail. I'm sorry, Jaxson, but we all have our roles to play, and mine is to offer you something from the Almighty.
I'm listening.
He wants you to go and use those prodigious skills of yours to hunt down the renegade angels, to bring them back here. to the church for judgment.
And if I refuse?
Oh, Jaxson, look around you. City in disarray, sick, infirm, unhoused. Many are human, many are the fallen. What about you? Do you really want to play that harp? Regrow those wings? No! This is your purpose. You were meant to do this. Bring them here. Well?
Like I said, I love the city. And the only price I have to pay to spend the next 1,000 years here is to go around hunting down a bunch of angels who can't get right. Hella worth it. Allow me to reintroduce myself. The name's Reed. Jaxson Reed. Angelic Bounty Hunter.